All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry, they're moving furniture up there. I don't know if you can hear it. We're switching bedrooms. So if it's loud, I apologize. We're switching bedrooms. This is a totally unplanned live. I just wanted to come on and test the vertical streaming. But I wanted to tell you guys, and actually, Grant, this is going to be the first time that you hear about this because I don't think I've told you about it. So, you know how I have Teacher Boss Society, where I teach teachers how to build a business, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the teachers have had like really great success with that. And you probably know that I have my own, I know we've talked about it, where I have my other business where I do like baby goat parties with Western New York party goats and a lot of stuff. So I decided that I'm going to completely rebrand the Teacher Boss Society Challenge and turn it into a homesteading income challenge so people can learn how to do that. So I'm helping out the audience on this channel as well. So that's what I'm actually in the process of doing right now is I am going through and making the whole challenge for the for the first challenge is going to be figuring out like what the best ways to make income from your homestead are, like not selling eggs at the road stand because you know $4 or $5 an egg carton, for 12 eggs, and that doesn't really make a dent in your paycheck, especially when you have to factor in you know chicken feed and stuff. But like actually figuring out um what you can do based on what you already have, um and sometimes like getting creative and thinking outside of the box because nobody is doing baby goat parties, and I literally have to do no advertising for it. I have like 10 parties that are already lined up and I haven't even posted. I'm not even ready to do them this year. But
So it's basically been word of mouth.
yeah, yeah. And
Wow.
that's the difference. Okay, so like when you're doing, so those of you who are like my viewers that don't know my other thing here, I'm an online teacher. And when you're doing online teaching, a lot of it is through social media because you don't, I mean, you don't have that local community that's going to support you, right? um where so you have to go on to like these different Chinese apps to meet new people so that you can even get your first word of mouth people. Whereas when you're homesteading, it's a little bit different because you can go right into like your local Facebook group and be like, hey, I have a roadside stand, drive by. And or hey, I'm one of the things that I do is I sell pig meat. So I say like, hey, I'm going to pick up piglets. Make your reservation right now. Put down a deposit. Piglets will be ready in September. That's what I'm doing Tuesday is I'm going and picking up piglets. Um, and that can make, or I'm doing this year, I'm doing piglets or not piglets. They won't be piglets when they're ready to be butchered. But this year I'm doing pork, chicken, and turkeys. So I will be butchering the turkeys and the chicken and packaging them up and selling them. But hi Edgar. Hi Edgar. How are you doing today? Um and that like I had to figure it out too, how much money I would be making um per like chicken that I butcher and sell because I want to invest in a chicken plucker and those things are like $300 or up. So that was a big investment that I made that I didn't want to, but I want to have it. So, figure it out. And it's like you have to sell 32 chickens. Food. Food. Yes. What is your favorite food? Let me know in the comments here. What is your favorite food? Like make it homestead related. So if you were to get a food from the farm, would you rather have beef, pork, chicken, turkey, duck? I have a video on here about Muscovy ducks. Have you seen any of the videos on this channel, Grant?
Unfortunately, not yet. But I know of it. I've
Okay.
seen you post your shorts and stuff on your Facebook and stuff. I had
Yeah.
Beijing duck in Beijing. It was very
The
interesting.
is it Pekin?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't
I'm
know how to
pretty
pronounce
sure it
it, but
was.
I have some. Yep, that's another thing that we're gonna be that we have. We have some I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I have some of those white ducks, Pekin ducks. We're just gonna call them Pekin. Um, and I won't be selling those though. Those are for our family. But if you ever have Muscovy duck, they taste just like steak. They're so good. What's up, kiddo?
It's hard to remember
I'm
because I
on
can't
YouTube
remember.
Live. What's up? Yeah, what do you need? You want to say hi? Well, come over here and say hi. This is just like on the short speed, so it's not like I don't have like a guest or anything.
Do you see a difference in the views? Hello.
Oh, not really. Yeah, there's only 3 people on. These are my last year. These 2 actually were in charge of raising the Cornish chickens. And
Nice.
last year we did 10. This year we're gonna do like
62.
well, we have 12 and then we're gonna do another 50. So we're gonna do at least 62 depending on what people order. I know we want to do 50 for our family. I have somebody that already ordered 12. And I figured in order to pay for the chicken plucker, I think I figured out like 32 is what I needed to sell. So with just one person, I'm halfway there to my goal.
Mom, you know your YouTube
Edgar.
channel, Only Goats Farm? I don't think it's Only Goats Farm anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's my LLC, so it's still going to be Only Goats Farm. What country is that Edgar's from? Edgar,
Are you asking me or the girls? The girls probably know better than me because I.
Oh, Edgar, what country are you from? I'm not familiar with that flag. For
I
someone who
was gonna
teaches,
guess Pakistan, maybe.
for someone who
Ask the
teaches,
girls behind you. Are they learning geography? They should know more
yeah,
than
what
us.
flag is that,
What is
guys?
it?
Where?
I can't see.
Under where it says Edgar. What flag is that?
He could tell us.
I can't
I
see
don't expect you to
I
know.
can't see it. I can't see it, Mom.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
because it's so small.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I can't see it.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's like it's white in the middle and then 2 black stripes. That's like blue stripes.
Blue. Yeah, I see
He
that.
said G. That's not
Germany?
really
No,
an answer. I don't know what that means.
Germany?
No, that's not Germany. No,
I think I think he just hit the keyboard. So, I can't even tell what's in the middle.
It's a flag, and it looks like it's a leaf. I can zoom in. Hold on. If I zoom in, will I?
What flag? What country flag
Oh,
is light blue
And
and white with something in the middle?
well, there's 2 blues on each side. It's like 2 blue stripes and white in the middle.
No, it's not Argentina. Argentina goes the other way.
Oh,
no. Oh, this one? Is it this one? It doesn't tell me what flag this is, though. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Nope, it's not that one because that one's got bigger white. Wait, no, maybe it is that one. Oh,
Why
do you have so many tabs open?
Because that's me. Okay, so it is not. Wait, are we at the bottom here? It is not Guatemala, is it? That's not a Guatemala flag. Is it?
Have you ever seen Edgar before, or see?
Nope, I don't think so. I think that might be a Guatemala flag. Is that what we're looking at there? What's in the middle? I know I can't see it bigger. Hold on,
Yo, Edgar, why don't you just say where you're from, buddy?
Yeah. I think it's Guatemala.
Oh, let me.
Oh, I think he just said no, not Guatemala. Okay, so not Guatemala. No,
I took a screenshot of it, and I blew it up. So let me ask Chat GPT here.
he doesn't want to tell us.
Well, I mean, he doesn't want to say anything.
The closest one that I can see is Guatemala, and it looks like it might be Guatemala.
It's a flag. That's what I know.
He said
I love
C.
that answer, actually. Okay,
He said
Chat
C.
GPT
Okay.
says Guatemala. Chat.
Okay. I got it. Okay, Guatemala. Well, thank you for tuning in from Guatemala. We got 3 viewers on that are live right now. Where are you guys from? Where's everyone else from? I am from the United States of America. She even has it on her shirt. I'm from the US of A. Yeah, and she's got look, she's got we can't see it. Come over here. She's got my branded Only Goats Farm. That's my channel. So she's actually got the branded Only Goats Farm
Your
shirt
hoodie's
on
comfy.
too.
That's why I stole it.
Yeah, you got food all over it.
Shut up. It's only food. It
Oh,
can be
Do you have a
washed.
Did he
add
have
to
a bowl?
stream. He came back.
okay. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I think it was because I went off screen. I was trying to, and chat
Wait, you're on
GPT.
YouTube, right?
Yeah, man. Here, you want to come over here and show him the hoodie again? He didn't get to see it.
Oh,
Look,
sorry,
look.
buddy. Yeah, let me see.
See, Only Goats Farm hoodie.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
I
Yeah,
still
make sure you're selling that stuff on that, like whatever the YouTube store you can use.
I stole
So,
it.
I got a random cue for you. What would I sell on my
Is it
store? I mean, and especially with my audience, I don't know if they would want to pay for a Teacher Grant T-shirt.
Only Goats Farm. You're gonna go watch it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What would you sell on your
Like,
teaching?
like on the YouTube store, like not YouTube store, but like whatever the store would link with. Like, I mean, I have the option now that I'm monetized, but like, I don't think, even with my niche audience, and especially with their incomes, I don't know what my slogan would be. Teacher Grant Teacher or whatever. Like, I don't know what. Like,
So for as far as like doing like brand like merch, that's
yeah,
just
basically, like if I were to do something merchy, what would I do, or is it even worthwhile? Like, honestly, I wouldn't buy it. I mean, you don't have any teacher merch, do you? Like, you don't have a shirt that represents.
I threw a
Well, actually, you should do Teacher Boss because you have a brand name. You have Teacher Boss,
yeah,
and if
but
you come up with some slogans, it might be catchy for teachers.
so I don't feel that the merch is the best way to monetize. Are you like mini monetized?
I'm mini monetized. I don't get the ads. Wow, there's some really weird. Either it's my phone or I don't know. It sounds really. Is it me or do you hear?
Is my voice sounding funny?
I just heard some like I don't. It wasn't like a static sound. It was like it's kind of like a whoopee cushion sound, but like it's like.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that from you, but
All right, let me
I don't know.
leave.
I can ask my kids.
Yeah, let me
Those
leave.
are. I think those have got to be my. I think those have got to be my children that are commenting right now.
No, it just sounds like you're underwater right now.
Yeah.
Let me leave and come back and see if it's me. I'll join right back. Hold on.
Okay. You guys will have to let me know if I sound funny to you guys or if it's him. Do I sound funny to you guys? I live in the US. So Grant does not live in the US. I can't remember where he lives. I believe he's from the US, but he doesn't live in the US. Talk to me.
Okay. Oh no.
It's better for me now.
Wait. Yeah, I hear it better now. Okay.
Okay. Do you live in the US? You don't right now, do you?
No, I'm in Vietnam. Oh, let me show you. Oh, wait, let me get rid of the stupid backdrop. Hold on.
Mine's just a green screen. I don't have anything.
Oh, I think the girls will like to see this view. Wait, did
Oh,
I get rid
they
of it?
just said it's just you. I'm not making the noise, so it must have been your phone or whatever.
Okay, I think it was too. Hold on. Let me get rid of the background.
Bruh, she said. Bruh.
Okay, so if the girls want to check this out, the kids, I'm sure they'll love this view. How do I reverse my camera? Hold on.
Are you on your phone?
Yep.
I don't know. I've never used my phone on this before.
I don't know. Let's just see this. All right, there you go. Yeah, tell the girls to come see this.
That's his view. He lives in Vietnam.
Holy, that's really good.
I knew it. I knew they were gonna react that way.
So she can see it too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's.
Oh, Izzy just texted hi.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm
What
on
do
the
you think?
29th floor. Oh my gosh! What was on? Just tricky.
Oh, you've actually got the window open.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a balcony. It's just a balcony here.
Oh.
So there's a building here.
Oh my
This is
god.
my
I
this
would
is,
be so scared. I could never have my kids there because I'd be afraid that somebody would like break the glass and fall off the balcony.
Oh, but I want to fall down. That sounds
Hey, have you guys ever gone bungee? Hey, have them go bungee jumping or have them go
I want
skydiving.
to do that. I also want to go skydiving.
I have gone zip lining.
That
Yeah,
doesn't count.
I went okay, so there's a theme park. We have a Six Flags. There's a theme park where
Hi.
it's kind of like bungee jumping, but it's like a ride basically. Like it's not like a ride that's included. You have to pay like $20 for it, and you go tandem and you get hooked up to somebody and you bungee jump from somewhere really, really, really tall, but it's not like from an airplane or anything. And
Skydiving is.
yeah, and I did
But
that. I did that with my recruiter when before I joined the Navy, we went there. And
Mhm.
actually my best friend from high school, his name was Eric Miller. He was a skydiving instructor. And he had done so many jumps. He was like he had done so many jumps and he was so good at it. And I actually had planned to go skydiving with him and we had it all planned out, and then he did his last jump and neither of his chutes worked. So one of
oh
these days
no.
I'm going to go out with his wife, who I'm really close friends with. Well, I guess not as close as we used to be. It's been a couple of years, but I'm going to go out with his wife and she's not going to jump, but I'm going to do like a memorial jump for him with his crew. I think we've been planning on that. But um
That's,
what
that's
are the
important.
chances? What are the chances that something would happen to me this like when it already happened to him there? It's really slim, right? I don't know.
You know
That
what? I mean, we're young, right? I'm 41 and I want to go skydiving. I know I'm crazy. My dad's like, hell no. My younger brothers are younger than me. Hell no. And I'm like, why not? You know, like
It sounds
we
fun.
only live once, right? In a matter of speaking, like,
yeah. Well,
I don't know
that
how
was
old your
really
kids are.
hard. That was really hard for me. So I actually told his wife I had a hard time because it was closed casket. And I don't know if you've ever been to a closed casket funeral for someone that you were really, really close to, but you didn't get to say goodbye to in any way, shape, or form. Like it just happened suddenly, and then it's closed casket, and you don't get to see the body. Like it didn't feel real. It didn't feel real for a really long time because I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to say goodbye to him. It's just like one day he's messaging me, and the next day it's like, hey, like they're planning his funeral, and I'm driving up to Rochester for his funeral. And that was really hard for me
Mhm.
because it wasn't real to me. For the longest time, I would call his phone and expect an answer. Like
Oh
even
wow.
after the funeral, I would call his phone and expect an answer, or I would think like, oh my god, this just happened. I gotta call. I can't call him and tell him. And it was just like he was the kind of person where like the unexpected would happen too. So like if he had come up and been like, dude, it was in Canada the whole time. Like, what are you talking about? I wouldn't have been
Yeah.
surprised. I wouldn't have been surprised, not one bit. As a matter of fact, when we were in high school, we both lived in a boarding home. So we were boarding home kids, for bad kids. And when we were
Mhm.
in high school, that's how I met him. We were in the same boarding home. And people used to call him Weasel because he would always weasel his way out of things. So, like I said, like it wouldn't be against against his personality. So I was always expecting something like that to come up. And
Mhm.
like I told his wife about that, and she's like, I have pictures, and she actually showed me the pictures so that I could have closure. The pictures of him like in the field after. I
Mhm.
subscribe to. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Welcome to Only Goats Farm. We don't usually talk about skydiving here, but today we are. It's a thing. Um, but yeah, that was. But one of these days, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. And I like that. My motto. I mean, obviously, there's people who've taken and trademarked it. Like We only live once, so it's like, why not? Like,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the chances,
how are the views right now? By the way, are you seeing a jump? Because I
yeah,
mean, I would.
there's 3 people on live right now, and I think one of them is my
Mm,
kid, so I don't know.
okay.
I think that
Because I mean, then with that said, I would definitely do a direct to YouTube vertical, because now here's the thing, here's the catch, is I think it's like when people are strolling on the vertical live, they go up, up, up. They linger. They let it just go on. They don't say anything. They don't do anything. I'll get a dozen people watching.
this still shows up in the vertical feed. It doesn't change anything. It just makes it makes it easier to manage. Um, I have
Um,
done it's kind of hit or miss. So my audience is the audience that I try to reach, they're homesteaders, and I have done videos where I've gotten a lot of lives, and I've done videos where like a lot of live viewers, and then like I think that one was like what 2,000 live people were on live when I did it vertically. And then
you mean like they were in the audience at that time? Really?
yeah, like only 30 at a time at the most. So I never had like
Oh, okay.
2,000.
Oh, I see.
And
You
I
had 2,000 like join
all
during that
together
period.
that were while we were live. And that was kind of a special one because we were doing a parade for the 4th of July, and we had the goats dressed up. And I was like, we're in line waiting basically. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live, and I'm going to like talk to people and show them like the goats that are dressed up and everything. So I think people tuned in for a little bit, watched the baby goats. Oh, that's
Hmm.
cute. And then,
Went off,
um,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I'll go live, and I know you and Katie have both said find your niche, but I'm not that I'm disagreeing or like ignoring you guys with the whole niche thing. I found that my niche, as you know, our niche with the yeah, actually your niche is kind of different when it comes to teaching, because you are actually putting up with English speakers who want to be teachers. But my
That's
niche
not
is
my
really
niche.
like,
That's not my niche. Nothing against
oh,
English speakers.
I know.
Yeah.
Hashtag, I'm just kidding. This is just Teacher
Yeah.
Grant's perspective. Didn't I make a joke to you? I should do hand holding.
Coaching.
What did I name it? I
Hand
got to
holding
trademark it.
hand holding coaching for $2,000 an hour or
Is
something.
that what did I say? Coaching? I thought I had a different name for it. I gotta look.
Mentorship.
No, I didn't see mentor. I don't know. It
I
was
don't know.
hand holding something. But maybe it was coaching. And I was, I don't know. Maybe I should do it, and if I get a buyer, what did I say? Hand
Is that
holding.
the people that are trying to be English teachers that don't, and this is way off niche for this is like way off topic of this channel. So if you guys are like confused what we're talking about, we're both English teachers for like our real jobs. But the people that are trying to be English teachers, but they don't speak English, I don't have if they're not working to improve their English and they're not accepting constructive criticism, constructive feedback, and they're getting angry about that, then they're not people that are ever going to be coachable anyways. And the majority of people that are coming in like that, they have the attitude of make me successful, make me rich, give it to me. I don't want to do anything. You do it for me. You're the expert. You do it for me. And that's just not how life goes. I was mad. They, I watched the live. I was mad that
Why can't I see any chats? Darn it.
I
I'm
don't know.
going
I
to.
was mad that I watched the live. I'm not sure what you mean there. You're mad that you didn't get to see the live of the baby goat. That's still up there. I don't delete my lives usually. So if you go under my lives, if you want to see it after this, you can see the live from last July 4th, because it was the 4th of or July, maybe it was July 3rd. That was really cool too. We dressed the goats up we dressed them up in little costumes, put little party hats on, which the kids that were in the what do you call it? The float that was next to us. They were friends with my kids, and they basically started conning them all out of like the goats' costumes. So before we even started, none of the goats had hats because they gave up the girls next to us took them. I'm like, what? Where are my goats' hats? Like I
Hey,
didn't buy it.
you leave free clothes out, kids will go crazy.
Well, they were on my goats' heads.
Oh, they're taking them off.
They
Oh
were
my
just like
god.
they're literally just like the little party hats that have like a string, just like little top
Yeah.
hats. I
Oh
put them on
god.
goats. Yeah.
Jeez. Hey,
I was
I
like,
don't know if this would be off your niche topic, but I came across this the Minecraft fiasco. The zombie, what do they call it? Oh, help me out. My new Minecraft movie, right?
yeah,
Where are the girls?
my kids just saw
Zombie.
my
What
kids
do they
just
call
watched
it?
it.
Okay. There's been news articles where they go crazy. Zombie chicken. Is it zombie chicken? That's the
Okay.
girls. Anyways, they go absolutely crazy and they're throwing the popcorn up in the air. They're jumping up, they're screaming, they're yelling, they're making a horrid mess.
Oh, I
Have you
saw
heard
those
of that?
pictures. Yes, I saw that. They were bad.
I was
Oh,
trying to look for like some deeper videos. I'm like, that's insane. Like that is crazy. Um, I did read one article where a mother of four, or not four, maybe the mothers of the kids or some of the kids made them clean up the mess. Which I am so happy to hear that because you don't hear that with that generation of parents. You
well,
know,
that's really interesting because I feel like for the most part, kids that are going to see that movie, a lot of them are probably going without their parents. Like I drop my kids off at the theater anyways. Like here, let me see if I can share this. I'm going to show you. You said zombie chicken, and I just think that it's very interesting because zombie chicken, it's actually a thing. So there's actually something called a zombie chicken, and you could see it kind of has um like this funky looking, like
oh
that's
wow,
yeah, that's actually a real
oh,
animal.
and I'm thinking about the clip. That really does look like, kind of, but yeah, wow, that really does look like a zombie. Oh my
Or
god.
here's one. This is one from Cackle Hatchery. Um,
Mm.
let me see if you could see. Oh, hold on. I gotta switch tabs here. Wait, hold on. Where are we at? Here, share this tab instead. Let me see. Can I hold on? I can't. There we go. You can probably see it this way. There is another zombie chicken.
That's crazy.
That's actually, yeah, that's actually a real chicken breed.
I had no idea.
Yeah, isn't that
Very
fun?
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very cool.
yeah. There's
Yeah,
some.
so I haven't seen that. Actually, I was talking to my brother, and I was like, I heard some people ripping on Minecraft and on the new Snow White. And his response, and actually he had a very good response. He's like, "Well, did you actually watch it?" He's like, "Well, technically, no, I did not." So why are you allowing other people to incite their opinion in what you haven't seen? You know. And
I
actually, in
am
hindsight,
so sick. I'm so sick. Like I don't care what the Snow White looks like. I don't care.
oh,
Honestly, the
oh yeah,
only
me
reason
too, me too,
Disney
me
does
too.
this.
Yeah.
What?
I don't care either. I don't care either
Oh,
about
yeah,
what
I
the
think the
opinion
only reason Disney does this is because if they want to keep it out of fair use, they have to remake it.
is. Well, no, because
Like
wait,
the original
what?
Winnie the Pooh. The original Winnie the Pooh is in fair use law or open
Oh yeah,
domain. Sorry, open domain.
yeah.
If they want to keep it out of open domain, because Snow White is something that's coming up on it, where it would be open domain. The Little Mermaid is one that's coming up where it'd be open domain. So they have to remake it to basically renew it so it doesn't go into open domain.
Is oh, well, I never thought of it that
I don't know.
way.
I don't know how true that is. I'm not an expert on copyright and all that, but that is something that I
That
heard that
logic kind of makes sense.
that's one of the
But
reasons
no,
that
but
I
the thing is that well, hold on, because if you remake something, it doesn't necessarily mean that Snow White would not be open domain. Um, Well, I'll give you an example. Steamboat Willie, the OG black and white Mickey Mouse cartoon. Steamboat Willie, that cartoon is technically open domain now. That use of that mouse. Actually, I think Steamboat Willie. I don't think he has a name. It's just music, black and white, and he's driving a steamboat.
Maybe it's not true. Let me see. Like, what
You can say,
Disney
why do they keep making remakes? You
public
know,
domain? That's what it's
but
called.
yeah, public domain.
Okay. All right.
Um,
So you have Steamboat Willie, early Mickey Mouse shorts, along with the original stories of Peter Pan and Winnie the Pooh.
mhm. They've already made horror stories, and they're coming out with Tigger soon. I haven't seen them, but like they're cheesy. I'm sure they're gonna be like low budget, stupid horror versions of Winnie the Pooh. I think I don't know. I
So
kind of want to watch it just for giggles, like just for laughs. Like watch their horror version of Winnie the Pooh. Um, there is a funny story I read years ago. It's called Pooh Goes Ape. Fill in the blank. And you read the story, and it's so dark, but it's funny.
all of
It
those
is.
stories, aside from Mickey Mouse, all those stories that were like they were like all adaptations from like Brothers Grimm. Like they're
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I remember because there is a German version of Cinderella. Where at the end, spoiler alert, if anyone says, "Oh my gosh, you ruined the German version." So there is a poem that's read. So the prince, this part of the story where the prince goes to the house, and the stepmother tells one of the sisters that her heel is too big, so they got to cut it off so it
oh
fits the shoe.
yes,
And
yes.
then there's a little poem. I can't quote the poem, but it's like, "Go back, for there is blood on the trail. This is not the one you're looking for." And so he goes back, and he goes to the next stepsister, and it's like a big toe. And the stepmother says, Your toe is too big. We must cut it off." So they cut it off. And the same poem. "You must go back, for there is blood on the trail. For she is the wrong one." You know. And then they write. Then he gets Cinderella. They write off, and they're at the wedding, and the stepsisters are there, waiting for their like getting like money from the queen and the prince or the king or whatever, and then the was it crows? The crows blind them, and the end. They blind the stepsisters so they can never see the light of beauty a day. I'm subtexting, guys. If anyone watches this and hates hates me for not citing the OG story, but that's the gist of it. The stepsisters are awaiting their reward, although it's like they're completely oblivious of how. I forget the extent that they said that the stepsisters treated Cinderella, but they are completely oblivious to how they treated Cinderella. And like, oh, now she's gonna give us gifts and presents, and now the crows go boom, 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 and they're blind. That's how it ends. The stepsisters are blind.
Yeah, yeah. They're all really bad. Talking about okay, so those of you that are like watching this, we're testing out the algorithm basically for short streams on or vertical live streams on this channel. And just checking it out here. I do not have a bunch of viewers. But honestly, your niche, because the people that you are targeting are non-English speakers or English learners in different countries. And I feel like when I look at the algorithm and like think about the people that have tuned in when I had 2,000 people watching that one live, a lot of them were foreigners. So I think that my niche is probably not, I mean, they're busy farmers. They're probably not really scrolling the shorts
The
feed too much.
shorts.
They're like even when I look at the shorts, the live shorts, um or yeah, the vertical lives on my YouTube channel, even though my algorithm is all for this channel. If I'm logged into this channel, my algorithm is all about homesteading. And I start scrolling, I don't see anything related to homesteading. If I were to start scrolling the shorts, I would see, let me see if I can do it. Because I would see like stuff that I would never watch. How do I, let's go to shorts. Wait, hold on.
If
Can I go to
you,
a shorts? Can I go to a shorts live? Oh,
um, let me
live,
see if I can do that with you.
live. I got it live.
And then now what it will do is if you see a short that's live, you should be able, once you're like watching the live for like 1 minute maybe, the next one might be alive as well. Maybe.
Yeah, let's
It
see.
all
Go to
depends. Like I always wonder like how, I mean actually I think you're still on as a manager or whatever or because you helped me on my channel. I think you still have the
yeah, I
ability.
don't think. Okay.
Do you have the ability to see thy stat? Wait, no,
Okay.
no. I don't know if you have the ability to see my statistics because I made you the whatever I had
I
to make
probably
you
could
to.
if I went into it. So I'm not getting any lives on this channel actually
Mm,
in my short feed.
let me see.
I have before, but they've never been.
That's mine. Ugh. I have my cruddy, crappy iPad here.
Okay, I got one. Let's see what we got. Okay, this one is not in English, and it's
Spanish?
no, I don't know, but I'm gonna turn the volume down so I don't get a copyright strike. But this is like, I don't know, like going through a video game. Some kid, Coachella, Jesus Christ is King, Ted Wave Genius. It's just a dude. It's just a dude looking at the camera. He's not doing anything.
Am I trending right now? Really?
You're not trending. You've got like 4 people watching you, dude. Okay.
Did you say he's trending?
He said, "Am I trending right now? Really?" Somebody at a
No.
gym. Somebody playing baseball. Some lady. Hold on, what's she talking about? I don't know. Just some lady. She's not really. She's pretty, but she's not really like saying anything. Yeah, I mean the shorts feeds don't go out to your niche audience. So for this channel, it's just not beneficial. Free Fire Max. Oh, it's a video game. Somebody's showing me how many subscribers they have live.
Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, the thing is I'll watch certain videos and stuff like, okay, what can I do to trick the algorithm? And you never know with your Oni Goats and even your Teacher Boss YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Um,
the teaching, so even for the Teacher Boss one, that one isn't like that great because it's super, super niche and it wouldn't be beneficial. You can hear my lamb upstairs probably. For teaching English, it would be. Here's one where they're making a Spider-Man cake.
oh, that's cool.
I mean, that's
I'm
closer.
wondering how do we I'm trying to think here. How do we see YouTube short lives? Is it just what is it you search for?
I just looked in the search bar for shorts live to help me pull it up. And then I clicked on it. But it's not giving me there's somebody's
I don't know if you can see this, but if you type in hashtag live and then you go to that, and then what you do is you hit shorts. Oh, yeah, I guess it's not really live, but that's weird.
No, just type in your shorts bar, shorts live, and you're gonna get a bunch of lives there. Your first one should be live anyways. So for me, it's a video game. Like my shorts, my vertical shorts are garbage. It has nothing to do with my algorithm. I don't even want to watch these because I'm going to mess up my algorithm. But like a video game, you know, like it's not anybody out that's like feeding chickens or talking about the animals. And
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think that homesteaders or farmers have that much time to just waste watching live videos about somebody else talking about farming. If they're on YouTube, they want to see how to make your own chicken feed, how to make money raising quail. That was the last live that we did. That was really, really cool. How to make money raising quail was the last live that we did. And it was really cool because we had a guest on there from Judd's Quail, and the video is up if anybody wants to watch it. But he talked to us about how you can take quail eggs and start making $800 a month per quail within a couple of weeks, you know, and that was really cool. I actually have like 56 quail eggs in my incubator right now. So, or 62 quail eggs
So
in
how
my.
exactly would you? So theoretically, you would be able to make 800 per egg. He said, no, not per egg.
800 per laying hen per month. But
Ah,
so you say, okay, so figure I have a hatch rate of like 50%. Then like say those, I'll just round it. Like I might get 30 chicks that hatch if I have a lower hatch rate, right? And then say 50% of those are males. Those males aren't going to make me any money. They're just going to be food. So then 50% of that, I'm only have 15 out of those 65 that I bought. Only like 15 or so are going to actually be laying hens. Now for each of those laying hens, they will be laying eggs from incubation to forward in time 6 to 8 weeks. They'll start laying eggs. 6 to 8 weeks, which is crazy because nothing else lays that fast. So they will start laying eggs very, very quickly. From that, you can start making money different ways. You can take the eggs and you can sell them as like eggs. You can hatch the eggs and make more quail and sell the quail. You can process the quail and sell quail meat. So you have, say you take those hens and you have 15, you're getting 15 eggs a day. That's 15 quail that you could hatch a day. That's 15, that's a dozen eggs a day. That's 15 that you could potentially butcher a day and either eat or sell. I mean it's, and you can grow them exponentially very, very quickly because you could take, if I wanted to have 1,000 quail, I could take those quail eggs and instead of selling them, I could just make more. Yeah.
yeah.
Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hold on a second. I'm trying to hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, I'm in the basement.
What are you doing?
I'm testing out a YouTube live stream with my friend Grant.
Oh.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
It's,
I'm the chef. I live here on the weekends.
he's the mailman. That's what it says on my phone. The mailman's calling me. The mailman's calling me at 11:11. Make a wish. So the mailman's calling me at 11:11 to know what I am doing and where I am.
I don't want that table.
Oh no, we can get rid of the table.
They want to keep it.
Okay, they can keep it.
Yeah, they can
She's
keep it.
moonlighting as a blackjack deal. She's moonlighting as a blackjack dealer in
Are
an
you mean?
underground
Come up and see
basement.
what
She
I
turns
did.
her.
All right, I will come up there. Okay,
Sure you will.
I will. Love you. Bye. Well, I think that we have proven most likely that the algorithm just does not favor live streaming for this channel vertically.
Yeah. The only thing I will say before I think I was your rendezvous to end it, but I would say just for the sake of it, make sure that I don't know if you put the tags in. You're very make sure the
Mhm.
tags are in there
The tags don't work.
because
Tags don't make that much of a difference. I did though, but tags don't make that much of a difference anyways.
okay.
But I will tell you with Restream, the cool thing is if I were to do vertically with Restream, I can actually stream simultaneously to TikTok and
Oh yeah.
and Instagram and like Facebook. Like I can like stream to all these different places. But I don't really use those channels. YouTube is my platform. So
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I think that good old like and plus my audience are homesteaders. They're very set in
You're
their ways.
actually right. The Yeah, I would. The only reason I suggested the vertical live is because because it's a new channel, the views
Yeah.
and the
I just
metering.
don't think it hasn't I mean, we've been on live stream for almost an hour and we've
I'm
had
surprised it
no
never
more
clicked in.
yeah, we've had no more than 2 or 3 no more than 3 viewers at
Yeah,
the same
crazy.
time the whole time.
Um,
It's just it
uh,
doesn't I don't think it works for my niche, and I don't really think it works for my channel because people are not interested in like, people that are interested in homesteading, like I said, they're coming on to see, you know and it's crazy because like, nobody wants to listen to us talk, but they'll watch people go or just stare into the
I know
camera.
that just
Yeah.
that's what. Okay, speaking of that, that's exactly why I'm not theoretically sticking to a niche. Like if I play a stupid mobile game called Clash Royale, and if I have a badass win, I'll post it on my channel. Do I care? No. I mean,
Ah,
I could joke and say I could do hashtag teachers play games too, like
mhm.
I'm not just a teacher, I play games too. Or I'll do random chit chat lives about
Yeah,
whatever.
so I feel like okay, so the lives that I've done, the last live was raising quail for family and profit homesteading, and I didn't get a lot of live viewers, but I got enough viewers that came in. Um and then I did creating my own meat chicken breed with using AI, and that was live. It was not vertical stream. I had about half of the quail ones. So 20 or 64 for the quail, 26
Mhm.
for the meat chicken breed. How I bought my farm as a single mom got 43. Story time, just random story time, 55. Now that was one where I'm just sitting out there in the barn. Hanging out with the goats, 611. Baby, happy birthday USA, baby goat parade, 2.1 thousand. How I'm doing my
Yeah,
garden
they want
here.
animals, they don't want us.
Yeah, yeah. And
If you think about it, right? You're hanging with goats, and then Happy Birthday America, you
yeah.
showcase animals, and
So the
that's
only time that vertical live streams would be good for my channel is when I'm doing something like
outside.
a baby goat party or something, or I'm outside gardening, or but honestly, I think that I could potentially lose my ideal viewers because they're
Uh,
going to start getting notifications saying, "Hey, she's, Only Goats Farm is going live to
this.
talk about gardening," or you know what I mean? Like I could potentially like I would get viewers. I could end up getting viewers just because, where was he from? Guatemala. Like, Edgar from Guatemala, probably a 16-year-old kid, right?
Mhm.
Watching this and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to subscribe to the channel." But that is not a good quality viewer. I love you, Edgar.
No,
Okay. But at the same time, it's not like a quality viewer that's actually interested. Like it's just a number. It's not somebody that's actually interested in it. So, how many subscribers do you have on your channel now?
800 and something. I can't remember.
How are you
But
monetized?
how? Oh, because I have. Wait, because I got the mini one.
Oh, because you don't have 1,000 subscribers.
No, not yet.
Oh,
I
so
I um I got a video that went viral on another channel, and he was afraid that YouTube was going to take it down. So he told everybody, download it, share it. I give full permission. I don't care. I want it out there. It was did you hear about the piano gate? They call it piano gate, where the
I don't
CCTV,
follow.
the short story there is the CCTV crew was at the train station. He's doing his recording live stream. And then they came into his stream saying, "You can't record us." Like basically pretended like he was in China and tried to That is the gist of it. I'm exaggerating the impact, and basically it went viral. You just look up. You can see it on my channel. Doesn't matter what channel you look at, but
So I would be willing to say that okay, I have those are my subscribers. Okay, 1,699 subscribers.
nice for the goats
Um,
or for your boss.
for only Goats Farm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
for
received that
for this
already.
channel. Yeah, for this channel, I'm like one away from
What about
17.
the watch hours? Are the watch hours low? I'm assuming.
Monetizable watch hours.
Yes.
Yeah, because I haven't done a lot yet. 1,749.
So you're already many monetized then for this channel.
No, because you need 3,000 watch hours. So I do need more
Oh,
watch
forgive me.
hours.
My bad.
But I would be willing to say that my non-monetized account that has like for my subscribers are probably more valuable to my channel than it would be if I was just looking to get subscribers. Because like you've got
Oh,
800
definitely.
subscribers, but they're kind of like all over the place with all these different interests, like some for video games, some for whatever. Whereas my
Yeah.
subscribers are all people that are looking to build their homestead. So I don't think that like your subscribers are going to be good long-term subscribers anyways
No,
because
I agree with you. Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. And I was never like going on the site fishing saying, "Hey, you subscribe, I subscribe." All
Oh
these
no, don't do
are,
that.
in a matter of
Yeah, that's
speaking,
against terms and
these are
conditions.
all natural subscribers.
I have to
And this
end
has been
this.
built for 5 years. This
I have to
channel
end
built on
this. I have to end this.
it. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, I gotta end this because the mailman wants me to go upstairs and see what he did. So if you're gonna come on here and say something, say it quickly.
Can we do it?
That's it.
Can you do
Oh,
what?
them.
No, you're not allowed. You will get me demonetized if I just have kids going live on here. Well, whatever.
They want to.
Kids are not allowed to go live on YouTube.
Hi guys.
Why?
All right.
Why?
Because it's against their terms and conditions.
Jill,
But I'm
what's the,
15.
What's what?
Jill, Dad wanted to ask us what's what was it?
I don't know. All right. I'll